I would be interested in someone psychoanalyzing our dreams.
Yeah, honestly.
Say less. We're gonna start with Joe. Now, according to him, there were only 2 nightmares he ever remembered. But one of them was so vivid, so unsettling, that it basically left him with a lifelong fear of heights. Imagine that, a single dream rewriting the way you experience life when you are awake. So let's hear the dream straight from Joey himself.
I have one nightmare I had when I was little that I think is the reason why I'm afraid of heights now. It was a really short dream, but I was like flying in my room. I'm just like flying in my room like wee, like that. Yeah. And then I just stopped. I remember I stopped, and our house was like it was like 2 stories, and we had like this spiral staircase that went down to like the basement floor. Yeah. And I remember I just stopped and I looked down at the spiral staircase and I just dropped. Like head first. And I vividly remember my face got about this close to the ground and then I woke up.
Right.
And just shitting myself.
Right.
And I think from that point on, I got afraid of heights.
So Freud believed that dreams are wish fulfillment. They disguise unconscious wishes, often the ones we don't admit to ourselves because they are too uncomfortable. He also made a distinction between what you actually remember when you wake up, like flying, the staircase, and the fall, and the hidden symbolic meaning underneath. Now Joey's nightmare starts with him flying, which symbolizes freedom, control, a sense of power. That might have been what little Joey wanted at that point in time. Maybe it was independence that he wanted. Maybe he had an ambitious life path in mind. Or maybe it was simply the wish to do whatever he liked. But then he hovers above the staircase. And here's where things get interesting. In dreams, a basement usually represents the unconscious mind. It's the place where we shove down repressed fears, hidden desires, and memories we don't want to face. Jung even gave this a name: the shadow. The side of ourselves that we don't show, the side of ourselves that we don't want to accept. But usually people in dreams walk down the stairs. That represents a gradual descent, a willingness to face those hidden parts of yourself. But Joey doesn't walk, he falls. He loses control. So if the basement is the hidden mind, then falling into it suggests that repressed fears, desires, or emotions were suddenly surfacing faster than he was ready to handle. His dream might have been his mind forcing him to deal with something buried, something that was too much for him at the time. So instead of confronting it directly, the experience got converted into something more manageable, externalized as a fear of heights. What makes Joey's nightmares so fascinating is that on one side you have this image of power and freedom, the joy of flying. It shows a part of him striving for growth, for independence. But on the other side, you have the fall. A sudden loss of control, a plunge into the shadow. Basically, this dream points to a transitional phase. Joey wants to move forward, to feel powerful and free, but unresolved parts of himself, like old baggage, fears, vulnerabilities, are pulling him back now. But Joey's dream was just the beginning, and it was a fascinating dream, but just wait to see what Connor's subconscious came up with. Yeah, I know YouTubers always say subscribe, but seriously, it helps me keep making weird videos like this, so thanks if you do. Alright, see you in the next one.